It is the vibration, the creation of the vibration that fills me and opens me and allows me to connect, because who is the doer, Rhonda?
God is the doer.
God is the doer. So as the name of the talk today, and we're all such great friends up here, and I am blessed that these magnificent musicians allow me to play with them, and they let me get up here and sing and play and dance around and be part of the band. And it's my greatest gift that they all give me. And what happens is there's a light that comes on, just like that. There's a light. I want to share this with you. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to be filled. Remember the spirit that is next to you and in front of you, behind you, fulfilling you, playing with you. If you feel a little tug in your hair, don't get upset. Krishna, was a little mischievous. So. The light has come. A little more room, please. Karen, if you could work with that. You are healed. And this is really important. You are healed. Say, I am healed.
I am healed.
And not only are you healed, but here's the thing, is you can heal. Say, I can.
I can heal.
The light has come. Talk to the light has come. Oh yeah, she knows. You are saved, and you can save. You see, there's the thing. Not only are you saved, you can save. That's very important. That is light. That is the vibration of creation that does that work. You are at peace, and you bring peace with you wherever you go. I love you. Darkness and turmoil and death have disappeared. All an illusion. All an illusion. Because you see, the light has come.
Light has come.
Today we celebrate the happy ending to your long dream of disaster. This is from A Course in Miracles, you know what I'm saying here. We walk around through life going, oh no, more darkness, more disaster, oh no. And he says, the great master teacher, oh no, the light has come. Today we celebrate the ending of the long dream of disaster, because the disastrous thinking is an illusion. It is a false god. There are no dark dreams now, for you are free. The light has come. Today, the time of light begins for you, and for you, and for everyone. It is a new era that is being born right now. Can you feel it? You are sitting in it. Is this a normal church experience to you? This is different. This is a shifting and an evolving sense of energy that is seeking itself in itself, out of itself, as it lifts up toward the light. No longer waiting for someone to come fix it. Because I am the one that darkness, you see, it's you. You are the light. Today, we see a different world because the light has come. Our exercise for today will be a happy one, in which we offer thanks for the passing of the old and the beginning of the new. No shadows from the past remain to darken our sight. Do you remember what I said earlier? That our subconscious has this negative thinking and it becomes filters. It's like putting on glasses, but instead of rose-colored glasses, they are dark glasses, and all they can see is all that they know, which is fear and darkness. Take them off. Remove them and let the light be your guide. The light has come, and our exercise for today with the passing of the old and the beginning of the new is no shadows from the past will remain to darken our sight and hide the world's forgiveness that it offers us. Who here would like to feel forgiveness? All right, then you're done. Consider it done. Because the chorus says there is nothing to forgive. That it never happened. That all that has happened is opportunity, possibility, joyful light of alchemy. That each of us is born to create our own universe. He says, to darken our sight and hide the world's forgiveness that it offers us, today we will accept a new world that we want to see. We will be given what we desire. Say, I will.
I will.
Be given.
Be given.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What I desire.
What I desire.
And so it is.
And so it is.
We will be given what we desire. We will see the light. Can you see the light? The light has come. You are the light of the world. The light of the world. And if you are the light of the world, and I believe you are, you see my ears are shrinking, so this piece is just getting more and more big. I have to just throw that in there for levity. The idea that we are the light of the world. I mean, listen to your soul song. Can you hear it in each note? Listen. Now, can you see the light? Thank you, God. We are blessed, each and every one of us, because instead of being someplace moaning and groaning about how sad and ain't it awful, calling up everybody we know to tell them how awful it is. Hello, Ross, Dr. Kim. Ain't it awful? Ain't it awful, Rev? Oh, okay. Don't you pull a Kim on me. You're not allowed to do that. Thank you, gentlemen. So, and just, I could get a cup of coffee, and then a little bit later when I close up, we'll do it again.
I'm staying here today.
So, what is the light of the world? Me? You? Love. True unconditional love, the Course says. I'm so excited, you guys. Starting in January the 8th, I believe, Wednesday nights, I'm teaching Science of Mind and Course in Miracles together. And it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be something that you don't want to miss, because the two together are profound and they work hand in hand. But I want to give you a little taste of it today. So, you are the light of the world. Why? Why not?
Because I am a child of God.
Because I am a child of the infinite God. Not any God, the God. The one that created all there is. The energy source, the mass that created all that is. It was like, I have this sort of cartoon picture of God kind of hanging out going, I'm bored. I think I'll create myself as a tree, as an ocean, as a gajillion stars. Ooh, I like this. Like an artist, you know, who's painting, and they paint, like Rhonda knows this, paints a part of it, and they go, ooh. Have you ever done that? You paint it and go, ooh, I like this. And God's going, yeah. Oh, let's add green and hills and earth to it. And let's bring in really funny looking furry creatures. That would be really fun. Let's bring those in, and I'll paint them on the endless mural of the endless universes, and I'll keep creating itself out of me. And the light that I feel will give the animals the light, and they will go on their way in the light, and the trees will seek light for substance, and the animals will know to sleep and when to get up, because the light will waken them. And the moon, the moon, I shall create the moon out of myself. And then what I think I'll do is I think I will make the most beautiful ocean and seas I could ever imagine, and splash them on the palette. And inside these beautiful oceans, I will fill them with these amazing, swimming, flowing, different looking fish that are made out of me. And then God says, I think I'll go interview a fish. I feel like interviewing a fish today. So I'm going to go down and say, hey fish, yeah, how's the water? Fish says, what? Water. God says, I created the oceans and the seas. You're swimming in the water. Fish says, okay, you say so. I'm just doing my thing. The water is there. And the fish doesn't need to know that it's there to know that it has everything it needs to have a long, beautiful life and create itself in the oceans. And it swims along, and the ocean fulfills and feeds, and it gives us the song of the whales and the chirping of the dolphins. And it gives us joy when we see hundreds, sometimes thousands of swarms of fish, and we are enlightened, and yet every single thing is the light, and every single thing is God created itself as it. And if that wasn't enough, if all that magnificence wasn't enough, God said, I would like giant mountains, and climb to the very top and sit, and I shall call it the Himalayas. And I shall sit, and I will know that someday I will create myself to come climb this mountain. And as I create all of this, I am using light as my paint. I am continuing to throw it on the palette. I like it. God sits there. What shall I do today? I know. Today, the light is so bright. I am so filled with love and light that I shall create in myself, out of myself, I shall create the human race and call it dang good. So, whoa. Now this is magnificent. And then, if that wasn't enough, God said, now that I have created all of this as me, through me, in me, all me, I shall release my attachment to it.
Gnarly.
Word! I shall release my attachment to it? Here we are, I love my car. Oh, don't scratch my car. It's my beautiful little car. It's my car. God creates infinite universes and says, go be free. And what do?
Buy shoes.
Buy shoes. Anything that I can find, to have something to hold on to because I'm so afraid the light might go away. When that is impossible. It is impossible for the light to go away. Because the vibration of light is forever creating itself, in itself, out of itself, more of itself, and it will go infinitely without attachment. And so, what is it, 10 gajillion, I don't know the number is years, when we burn up this planet, no problem. We have been given light of intelligence, so by then, we will have found another planet, and gone to this other planet, and God will have created another beautiful planet, and we will go to that planet, and we'll just keep going, having more fun, living in the light. And that dang fish will still keep saying, what water? That's what God is. It's forever present. We're breathed it. We swim in it. We eat it. We play it. We are it. We move in it. We love it. We create out of it. Everything we do is God playing the part of you and me and all that is. So the next time you're out, that beautiful John Muir Park that I love so much, next time you're there, go to the tree, interview the tree. Say, hey, 2,000-year-old tree, how's it going? What's it like living up in the stratosphere? And the tree will say, what stratosphere? For I exist infinitely in the reflection of you. You guys know the saying, you've heard it. If a tree falls in a forest and nobody hears it, did it fall? See, that's the thing. It's an irrelevant question. Who cares? Because it simply creates itself in itself, out of itself, of itself, over and over again. And the trees that do fall, they provide homes for the critters and the creatures. And it continues to create out of what? Say, light.
Light.
Say, light.
Light.
I am the light.
I am the light.
You may not be sleepy on my watch. You may not. You must be excited because you're the light of the world. The next time somebody interviews you, and we're going to get that going, won't that be awesome? When you're interviewing, my man here, and we'll be sitting there and you'll say, Duda, who are you? And you're going to say, woo!
I'm Duda the Buddha.
And then you're going to say, I am the
Light. And I'm hungry.
for more light
For more light.
and cookies. Because light's what light does.
Oh, that's funny.
What in this world is so ridiculous? ridiculously depressing that we can't get out of our own way. It's all Earth School. It's all a living, breathing, moving creation. It is all creating itself and recreating itself. And all we're doing is throwing the paint onto the palette, and we're deciding what we're doing with it. Because why? God has no attachment. We are free. It is up to us. We have the choice to be miserable, or we have the choice to be happy. We have the choice to be generous and to take a leap of faith and think, who or what could I be generous to that would be God using me, in me, through me, to give itself to itself, to create more of itself? That is good. Did you follow that?
No, I did. I actually followed.
See? That's good.
I was pretty proud of myself.
You should be, dude. Because that's how it works. Is that any time we get caught up in that tightness of, oh my God, how am I going to endure? Take a breath that the fish doesn't even know it has. Take a breath and breathe. Ye are gods. You, each, every one of you and me, are creating our own universes, and it is nobody else that is doing it. It is us. Therefore, if we are creating our universes and we don't like something we created, what can we do? Change it. There is no point in blaming or shaming another human being to cut their head off so that you may feel taller. There is no reason for it. God created all that is. You know whose head you're cutting off? Your own. So when we can get to the point where we see that arguing or depressing or oppressing or turning away or withholding our light, withholding our love, withholding our generosity, not looking in the eyes of those we love, and really seeing that that is what God created. And it's you and it's me, and we're free because God is not attached. Good or good?
Good.
All right, gentlemen, Judah and Jeremiah. So I am the light of the world. Can I hear it?
I am the light of the world.
Do you really believe that? Who here questions that? Sometimes? Then be here after service today. Because we are living the good life. What are we living?
The good life.
We're living the good life because it is up to us to live the good life. If we are not living the good life, it is our choice. We are making a new movie or just creating a new scene and saying, oh, well, it's not good because I say so. Well, enjoy that. And when you get tired of it, get back to the light. Because out of the light, which is physics, out of the light, out of the vibration of creation, all things reach for the light. Have you ever watched and sat and just pondered a meadow long enough to watch what the flowers do as the sun moves? Do you really think that we are not doing the same? We are programmed to seek light, and every time we forget, that's called Earth School class. That's a class that we have to take so that we can learn that we are the creators of our own choices. Our choices are ours, no one else's. We can choose to be kind, or we can choose not to be. We can choose to be love, or we can choose not to be. We can choose to give when I'm scared to give. and learn that when I do that, great things happen. Or we can choose not to. That's okay too. We can choose to call a friend that we haven't spoken to because we had one of those little weird moments. Y'all know those weird moments. Oh, it was weird, so I'm just not going to talk to them now. Well, we can call that person and eliminate that weirdness in a split second by saying, hey, it's me. Oh, good, I'm so glad you called. What's up? The light is what's up.
Yes, it is. And you're talking to me.
I'm talking to me. The light of the world. Light of the world. You see, that's the thing. I was talking to Karen's mom. She's a devout Catholic. And she was crying and she was saying, when I meet with Sister Timothy, I cannot explain your church. I cannot explain what it is. I said, I bet you can. I said, here's why. We're the first one. We're the first one. But soon, someday, it'll be all there is. All we are is a place that knows that there is one God and that there are many faces. And that all the faces of God are magnificent. And any face of God that helps someone to be more loving, that will love their God, the Lord their God, with all their heart, all their soul, and all their mind, and then will love their neighbor as himself, which every single religion teaches, then you, Sister Timothy, will understand very well what this is. That this is the house of the one God where all are welcome. Make sense? John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Jesus was not referring to his human personality. We all know those folks. You gotta love them too. But to the principle inherent in generic man, that who follow the inner principle that shall have light for life, this principle is life. That light is eternal and I can seek it and drink of it and become it and give it at any time. I bet you got that, didn't you? Brilliant. That's why. They who follow this inner principle shall have light for life. The principle is life. I am has a dual meaning. It is both individual and it is universal. God was revealed to Moses as the great I am, the universal cause, the first cause, the causeless or self-existent one. Moses taught that I effect running, let's try that again. I am the first principle of all life, and the law of cause and effect is running through everything. The law of cause and effect is running through everything. You know what the Hindus and the Buddhists call this? What do they call it? Yeah, same thing. The whole teaching of Moses is based upon the perception of first principle, first cause. Jesus said that he came not to destroy the laws of Moses, but to fulfill them. How could he fulfill it except by teaching the relationship of the universal I am to the individual I? In all the sayings of Jesus, we find this this thought brought out that God is universal, spirit and man is his image and his likeness. An individualization of his eternity. Therefore, when we understand our own I, we shall walk in the which lights the world unto the perfect I am.
I am.
I am. Turn to the person next to you and say, I am.
I am.
I am. Now say, you are. You are.
All y'all.
And now say, you are the light of this world. You are the light of this world. And here's the thing, my beloved friends. When you walk out this door today, every single little drawing of God that you run into is in fact the same light that you are. And no matter what behavior, if there's a behavior problem, send them to Clarity Academy. Because that's what we focus on, is behavior. You know why? What happens when we behave? We have more life.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah. And so, I share with you today, we are, this beautiful place that we have heard countless times that lives have been saved and people have changed and there's more kindness in families and people's children are growing in consciousness and there are incredible miracles happening. We ask you, would you please invite at least 10 or 20 people to this concert we're going to have? That these guys and myself and all the people here, all the helpers, everybody here, are giving our heart and soul for no other reason than to continue to serve people. That's all we want to do. And in order to pay the bills, we need some help from y'all. We need everybody's light to lighten up and to be proud and powerful and know, would your Father allow you truly to go without? Those of you that have kids, would you really throw your child out of the house and say you will not eat today? Then why? Why would any God do that with us? It is us that does that to each other. So I ask you today to really feel your magnificence. Your light is blinding. If you could see what I see right now, if you could see what I see, it is, I gotta find some shades, man.
My stars.
I gotta get some
They're all
strong
like you.
shades because you guys are magnificent. And I love you all so much and I thank you. And I am so moved. I was in the hospital for a while and I was gone for weeks and I don't know if I said it or not. I can't remember, but I can't thank enough. I can't give enough. And all of you that ran this place, you see, this is a partnership. This place you're sitting in, we're all partners. It's not a Dr. Kim's thing. We're different. We're very different. There's no board here. We get together and we work together and it belongs to everybody who comes here. And that's what makes this place so different, is that everyone is a partner here. And whatever you want to create, we want to help you create it. And if you're not behaving, we're going to help you behave so you can have more of that good life.
Yes.
Yeah? And just know that I am so grateful to the people that did sound, to my beloved Vanessa, who just continues to keep up social media and who films, in April, who is up till 4 in the morning, and my musicians, and they show up here excellent every Sunday morning. To Janice, who makes the CDs, to hospitality, to the kids, to Cindy, and all the people that are in there helping the kids right now, to each and every one of you who is an auto tither. By being an auto tither, no matter what the amount is, it gives us a little piece of faith that you're practicing your faith by doing that. And people who auto-tithe, even if it's a little bit, God gives 10 times more. Help us help each other. And if it's not your thing, that's okay too. The most important thing is to know you're the light. You are the light of the world. And I love you all so much, and I am so grateful to all of you who keep this place going and act and behave, because it is your place. You own it. You are owners of this place. You are owners of this place. You are owners